everybody. Look at this. Wouldn't you know? Timothy Trowbridge on top of the board here early. See if he holds that stance here. Does he finish it off on top? Only Chris Downing stands in between him and the pole. We'll see what Captain America can do here. Go, Budget, the last one. We're all waiting on you. We'll let him know here. Let's let old Downing know.
Well, hello there, Chris Downing. We are waiting on you. There you go. Good luck, sir.
Thanks, Carl, is what he was about to say. He's throwing it down there. Captain America ready to throttle me right now. I'll tell you that. These guys are ready to have some fun and exciting time here. We're going to have a good race coming your way today with the ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness. And if you're in that North Carolina area, well, check out PAC Contractors. If you're in any need, you need anything done around the home and at work, check them out. PAC Contractors, again, in that North Carolina area there. It's that October time. Who you going to call? Not the Ghostbusters, but none other than PAC Contractors. Downing laying down that lap. Where's he going to finish? In third place here is Timothy Trowbridge, Taylor Gentry, Chris Downing, Dave Hunt, David Dunwoody, Brent Allen, Scott Schroeder, Macho Carballo round out the field here tonight. We're going to see who gets it done. It's going to be a good one. Let's see if they hold to the excuse me, they're a little sneeze attack. We're back. Timothy Trowbridge going to get set up on the top here. Taylor Gentry, Chris Downing, Dave Hunt, David Dunwoody, Brent Allen, Scott Schroeder, and Macho rounding it out here in this heat that will set up the feature event, I believe. I don't know if they'll have a concert tonight or not. Here they go. They're rolling. We'll see who's able to walk away. This could really shake up that feature event here. North Wilkesboro, a fun short track. These modifieds really able to handle this track very well here. He must be using some tire dope. He's got the tire dope on there. That's your dad. That's your dad, Taylor. Remember that. Your dad's out there giving away your secrets. Come on now, Frank. Hey, Frankie, it's Tuesday. Just giving him a hard time there. He found it. We're all good. Walk this way. Talk this way. Hopefully nobody giving kisses here. We're about to get it on. Is the pace car going to make his way off? We'll be on it for 10 laps here. North Wilkesboro.
Green, green, green.
Green flag drops here. They are on it. Trowbridge, Gentry side by side through the first set of turns. You got Captain America, Chris Downing in that 51 right behind him. He's going to pinch it off there as the 53 of Taylor Gentry really whips it in there. Frankie, I'm there. Trust me, bud. I feel you. I'm not up there, but I know what you're saying. It's catching up to me. 53 of Taylor Gentry holding up to that top side. Keeping in front of Chris Downing at the moment. You got Dave Hunt crawling up back there like a little sneaky spider here in October. Whoa! And he's going to use the plow on the front there. And not sure what exactly happened. Just a little bump got Taylor up, and Dave was under there as Chris Downing finds his way into second place now. Dave Hunt there sitting in third. You got Brent Allen, David Dunwoody, Taylor Gentry, Major Carballo, and Scott Schroeder rounding out the field here. Tim Trowbridge holding steady here in the back. Look at this. He's looking good, doing a great job, holding steady back here in the front. I shouldn't say back here, up here in the front. Downing starting to close in just a bit as they hit that halfway mark of the race. 5 of 10 here. So tires get soft. They get soft there. Look at this. Downing having a little competition back here by Dave Hunt. He's trying to close it up. Let's watch Dave Hunt cycle around the field here, see if he can make his way up here on Chris Downing. Great job of it so far, pushing forward, trying to make it there. Lap 7 of 10 at the moment. Just gonna decide the features starting grid, I believe. Brent Allen gonna pull up to the side of Dave Hunt here. These guys gonna battle side by side for a moment. Brent Allen gonna fall back in line. David Dunwoody right behind him now. Side by side now, David Dunwoody, Brent Allen. Dunwoody trying to close it up here. They're getting there close to Dave. See what happens here. As the 28 machine has to sling it down. Oh, brake coming down a little on the 28. They meet in the middle. David Dunwoody gonna push forward here. No cautions in this heat race. Tim Trowbridge looking forward. He's gonna get the white flag here this time by. Brent Allen staying off the track there, and this time by, it's gonna be the end of it. He sees the checkered in the distance. Tim Trowbridge taking this one. Got Chris Downing, old Captain America there in second. Dave Hunt third. Taylor Gentry. Those soft tires, they heat up. They got soft real quick there after using that tire paste there. He's the fourth. David Dunwoody in fifth. Brent Allen, Scott Schroeder, and Major Carballo rounding out those. We are going to have a quick, small little so they set the front. Now we're going to shake up the back just a hair. Taylor Gentry, David Dunwoody, Brent Allen, Major Carballo, and Scott Schroeder in the 0774 47 740 machine. See what he can get done here in this one. Like I said, this time it's going to be more of a let's shake up. We got to shake up the rear, I guess, here. That's what they'll be doing in this time by in this consolation race. So everybody's gonna make it, but they will shake up the starting order. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV. As always, you can check out www.bwsports1.com for all of the fun and excitement there that you may have missed. It's okay, we get it. That's why we got the webpage. Hop on over there, www.bwsports1.com. And as always, if you're in that North Carolina area, you need some work done. PAC Contractors, they're getting it done. The best in that area, best in the business. PAC Contractors, guys, give them a ring. Frankie's saying, okay, Taylor, Scott, let's roll here. Let's roll. Let's get it done. See if they can get this one done cleanly here. We got 12 laps about to come your way here from the ECRS.
Green, green, green.
Green flag action. These guys are out to it. Taylor falls back to the rear here. Gives himself an EOL. So Brent Allen, David Dunwoody battling up in the front here early. You got Macho and Scott. Looks like they're going to go side by side through the turns here. Let's go back to those guys battling it out. Taylor's climbing up through that battle here as well. Scott Schroeder in that 07, 74, 47, 470 machine doing a great job holding steady in that third place right now. Macho closing that gap, though. We'll see if he can put it to him. Get it done here. A little tire squealing. Taylor side by side with Macho here. Macho reeling it back in. Gonna try to follow back behind. Scott Schroeder then in third. Has a side set on. The leaders here, Brent Allen, David Dunwoody. Across the line this time. It'll be lap 5 of 12. And it's Modified Madness. It's Tuesday. We're all having fun here tonight. Thanks for having a little fun with us. These guys are about to throw down for some exciting feature racing here, but still got half of a consolation. 12 more or 6 more laps to go here. As Brent Allen still out in front of David Dunwoody. Scott Schroeder about a second and a half back from there. And those guys pretty spread out, I should say, back behind the leaders here. So we'll keep it on the leaders as they are battling. Looks like David Dunwoody going to try to look to the top side. Gets a little loose on exit. Follows behind Brent Allen here. AC's cheering on Taylor. Gentry saying, come on, Taylor, get it done. Taylor is closing that gap just a hair to Scott Schroeder. Scott falling back from this battle up here in front. What a fantastic show it has been here. He says, put your drink down. Taylor is usually pretty good at these modifieds. He started in the back of this one. We'll see how he works his way through the feature event here. As he's closing that gap still, about 1.2 seconds behind Scott. We got about 0.2 seconds separating Brent Allen and David Dunwoody up front. They'll hit the line and we'll have 3 laps to go here. Can Dunwoody catch the backside of Brent Allen and make it an out in front? They're side by side now. That 28 has to watch his exit there. You don't want to give yourself too much throttle. Find yourself looking eye to eye with Brent Allen there. 28 puts himself in front. And with 2 laps to go, David Dunwoody is the new leader. Brent Allen pulling back to that side here. See if he can rustle him back up, get back in front of him. Do a little ruffling feathers. You see what I did there? You get it? 28 machine's going to take the white flag here. David Dunwoody just has to hold off Brent Allen. 1 more lap here. Side by side going through the backstretch. Brent Allen going to try to set up that 28 machine. 28 floating high. Brent Allen going to get up and under. Gets a little loose on the exit. Both of them do. Brent Allen takes this one. David Dunwoody in second. Schroeder holding off Gentry. Macho Carballo rounding out the field here. Quick little warm-up session. These guys be right back here with you. I thought I showed you my condo or something. Like you found like a file on my thing here. I can't be showing my private condo. Ha! No, it was a fantastic concy there. And we got about 30 seconds before firing off and underway with some green flag action here in the feature event with PAC Contractors Modified Madness, baby. Say it with me, Frankie. Did you scream it? Are your neighbors wondering what in the world is Frankie doing over there? My neighbors wonder that all the time. I got my windows open right now. They heard Modified Madness. They know PAC Contractors. I hope you guys do as well. We got 75 laps coming your way. Tim Trowbridge starting on the front of this one. Chris Downing in second. Dave Hunt third. Brent Allen in fourth. David Dunwoody sitting in fifth. Scott Schroeder sixth. Taylor Gentry and Macho Carpalo round out the field there. Dunwoody wants a little track bar adjustment. Jason Crack is saying loud noises. Yeah, that's what you get. We're rolling. What Limp Bizkit say in the 90s? Keep rolling, rolling, and rolling, and rolling. Rolling, rolling, and rolling, and rolling. I'll just leave it at that. Because I know that you're loving my woo right here. CWTV. Action is right here. And people in the house, put your hands in the air. Because Tim don't care, you know, Chris don't care. Who let him out, Jason? Who let him out? Who? We're about to get underway with the action here. Green flag is out, and we are racing here from North Wilkesboro. Side-by-side action. Chris Downing, Tim Trowbridge right there. Dave Hunt trying to get up in that party, as well as Brent Allen. These guys leaving nothing out there. They're putting it all, I should say, out there, leaving nothing. Trowbridge out in front, gonna try to put that gap on these guys early here as Downing, Hunt, Brent Allen, David Dunwoody round out the top five. Back behind him, Taylor Gentry, Scott Schroeder, and Macho trying to figure it out here. Doing a great job so far, so good. Crossing the line, they keep that same top five at the moment. Look up here to Downing as he tries to really close in. Downing losing a little speed here as Dave Hunt really closes that gap there. Looks like we got a battle here for fourth place. As Brent Allen, David Dunwoody going at it there. David Dunwoody, a little dance, making a little love, saving it tonight. He saved it tonight. They're all at the circus, Frankie. You know how it goes. We're nearing the end of the season. And all the leaves are brown. At least Scott's pants are, they say. Scott trying to hold off. He saves it there after a little incident. David Dunwoody. Dave Hunt trying to close that gap. Pate's having a little wind issue. Look at him go. It's the 67 here of Dave Hunt in third place. Holds about 0.4 seconds behind Downing. These guys are almost a little over second and a half. They're closing on that 2-second mark here behind the leader. Trowbridge really has this one down here today. And with the little smaller field, you would think they'll be able to keep it fairly clean. This is going to be a battle all day right here. Dave Hunt, Chris Downing, they don't want to battle each other too hard here and let Trowbridge get way too far out in front as he is closing in on that 2-second gap out in the front. Always a good show here with the ECRS. Look at that gap between Trowbridge and second place, Chris Downing. Hunt's closing that gap between himself and Downing here. He's got it down to about a half second now. Got a little three-way action for fourth place, as Brent Allen is currently out in fourth. He's got Taylor Gentry and David Dunwoody behind him. Looks like Taylor falling back a little bit there, and David Dunwoody gonna put it on. There's the 28 machine up to the top side now of the 53 side by side. 28 gonna take that lap. And we're running through, it is lap 15 of 75 here. Some solid racing here so far. A little spread out, but tires will become a factor, especially with it staying green so long here today. You see Dave Hunt really trying to close that gap. He's still about that half second between himself and Downing here. Look inside there, you see the driver view there. Dave Hunt trying to push it. See as he's trying to hunt down Downing here. Running a nice, solid, steady line here. Let's check in with the leader. Let's take a lap around here with Tim Trowbridge. See what he's doing. He's so smooth. He's like butter. Tim doing a good job right now, but you can hear those tires doing a little squealing through the turns here. So we'll see if he's ripping them up too much here too early. He is almost 3.5 seconds now out in front of Downing in that 51 machine. And we are 23 laps into this one now. Tim Trowbridge, Chris Downing, Dave Hunt, Brent Allen, and Taylor Gentry round out the top 5. David Dunwoody wants his part. He wants back in here. He's going to battle with the 53 machine. See if he can't go side by side here. That 28 working that top side. Not able to make it up there just yet. Going to have to fall back in line. See what he's got here for Taylor in that 53 machine. Taylor having a bit of an off night tonight, as usually in these modifieds he is on it. North Wilkesboro getting the best of him now, though. Not as fast as he once was. Dave Hunt falling to a second now behind Chris Downing. And they are really just gapping out here between each other. We'll keep an eye on here with David Dunwoody still trying to work his way around Taylor Gentry. He's catching up a little bit here. We'll see if he can get out and in front. Doing a good job here. 28 just going a little high through the corner there. He's going to have to woe it down. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum. But if he saves some of those tires, he'll be able to really rip it through. As we are over a third of the way through this one. Like I said, with this being a whole pretty clean green flag run, we'll see if these guys possibly make a run to get some tires, things like that on the green. 28 machine back to that 53 side. He's going to go to the inside here, see if he can get it done. They are side by side here. And I was just about to say, this is where you can see something happen here. These guys start to give a little too much throttle. Be a little fancy. Now he's doing the dance with the hands. Dance with the hands. What? 5 seconds separates Chris Downing here, Captain America, and Tim Trowbridge. As let's see, Scott Schroeder now going a lap down. Macho not far from it. We'll follow Tim here. Tim's cruising. He's lazing on a Sunday afternoon. He's going to go around Macho now. And that 74 machine doing exactly what he needs to do here tonight. He's getting it done. Getting it done. Downing now gonna close in here. Timmy is what Peyton's saying. Timmy. Downing and Hunt here closing in on the lap vehicles of the 69 and 07 as they were getting close to battling there. It won't be long, he'll be right there. Right now, Downing has 5 seconds, a little over 5 seconds to make up if he wants to challenge Timmy here late in this one. Head back up to Tim. See, he doesn't have Taylor just yet in his sights, I don't think. We'll look back in as he's down the straight. Not just yet. We'll see if it happens here, if he's able to maybe hold this in front. Taylor battling with David Dunwoody yet again. These guys side by side. David Dunwoody figuring out what he did last time. He spends no time here getting around on the top side of that 53 machine. Out and in front. Lap 38 of 75 here. Timothy Trowbridge, Chris Downing, Dave Hunt, Brent Allen, David Dunwoody, Taylor Gentry, Macho Carballo, and Scott Schroeder nailing it out here, having a good old time. Trowbridge closing that gap between himself and Taylor Gentry back in 6th. See how long it takes, especially as him and David Dunwoody were battling it out there for a bit. Brent Allen starting to close the gap between himself and Dave Hunt as well, so we'll keep an eye on that as that progresses. We'll show you some of that action if there is. Right now, we're going to watch this 74 machine as he is Getting down, getting down, getting down, getting down, getting down to Funky Town. We're here in North Wilkesboro, and looks like this man got a few laps in. He put a little practice in this week as he has got it down tonight. Timothy Trowbridge putting on a show. Putting on a show. You can see those guys out in front. We'll go back there as they are battling again. Taylor trying to close that gap, but at the same time, they have to be looking and seeing that Timmy's right back there in the line of sight. Good run here so far. Is that 53 trying to do a little dance through the corner, do a little something different to catch the 28 of David Dunwoody. Let's take a look here at Brent Allen as these guys are trying to work their way around that 07 machine. He's really able to close the gap between himself and the 67 of Dave Hunt here. And now he is right to that back bumper. This is a battle for third place. Coveted podium position. Nacho and Scott working right back there. They're battling out. That one is for position. This one is as well as Dave Hunt now in clean air. We'll see if he's able to pull back away from that 32 machine of Brent Allen at the time. What a run we're seeing here. These guys doing a great job. Putting on a fantastic show for all. Let's see. Looks like David Dunwoody gonna try and stay on the lead lap, but Tim's coming fast back here. Tim's got a good little goal now to at least get that fourth, maybe that third place. As we're 2/3 of the way through. He's got plenty of time to do it as he makes his way around that 53 of Taylor Gentry. He's down to the low side of the 28 of David Dunwoody. Dunwoody gonna battle. He's gonna give him that low side here. He's not gonna let off. Wants to stay out on this lead lap.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And we do have a caution, so Dunwoody, whoo, just barely. And let's see what happened here as the 32 machine goes out and around. We are under caution here. Let's take a look from the eyes of the Red Rocket, Scott Schroeder. I think you heard a little bit of acceleration from them both there. A little whoopsie. They'll make their way in. Whew, get some tires. They'll be blowing on them. Get that heat off. They're going to be hot. You know, it's hot, hot, hot. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in to CWTV here today. They just got it. Very exciting here is Chris Downing. Hopefully learning something, a thing or two. See if he's able to make it in front of that 74 machine and put himself in the clean air here when we return. Chris Downing making it out in front of the 74 machine. We'll see if that plays a role here in this restart. Hot off the press there. That 51 machine gets it done. Coming out of the pits. He's got Taylor Gentry in front of him. Likes to stay out on some older tires here. We'll see how that plays. Taylor now heading in, so that's going to put Downing in the front. Still a couple to go before we fire back underway. Green flag racing here with the ECRS at Contractors. Modified Madness.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back out in the air. Captain America's firing off fast. See if Tim's able to put it out back in front here. Clean air may play to be a huge, huge benefit here. Oh no, Brent said the baby. I've been there, I've done that. Tim fighting to the low side now on Downing. He's side by side, and Downing knows if he gets Tim out in front of him, he might as well just say goodbye, but they're wrecking behind him. We're going to be back under caution here. Let's see. Go back here to the eyes in the sky. The bird's eye view. Dunwoody bouncing off the wall into Dave. Whoopsie. They were running close up there. Watch it again here. Just grinding like Tony Hawk, back under caution here. Lap 59 of 75. Should get the one to go this time by. We should be back to green flag racing in just a few short moments. Well, Frankie, he's got him now. 53's got a new set of tires, and looks like he is one of the freshest out there. got green flag racing here after the set of turns.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. We are racing here. Back with the ECRS Modified Madness. These guys pretty much all got some freshies on them. Downing out in front. Like I said, he knows he's got to keep it in front of that 74. Look at the charge that Tim's really able to make there. It's lap 65 of 75. He doesn't have low as Tim snaps loose. He catches it right in front of Dave Hunt. He's going to start to climb back up. Side by side for a second. 51 of Downing closing. These guys doing a fantastic job. What a race this has come to be out in the front here between the 51 and the 74 machine. These guys putting on an absolute show for us here today on CWTV. Like I said, the ECRS, they know how to do it. They're getting it done here. They're both getting loose on the turn, and the exit of the turn, I should say. Exit up for both those guys getting loose, and we got 8 laps of action still to go. They're ripping through these tires, Frankie. They're ripping through them. Willie Tracy, what's going on? We got side-by-side action. These guys are going to finish off with one heck of a show here for the lead. The 74 looking to the low side, but Downing still has that top side done. He's doing a great job here, wearing the shirt all day, all day. Downing slowing up just a bit. The 74 now looking. Can he make it? Not yet. They're still side by side. They're coming in line. It's going to be 5 laps to go. Tim Trowbridge looks to have a small edge here now. Can he make it work? 5 laps of action. I think Downing has given these tires everything that he's got. Tim looks to be about the same. Oh, Downing getting into the wall there just a hair and allows the 74 of Trowbridge out and in front now. We'll see if he pushes. That clean air was so beneficial, it looked like, to that 74 in that long green flag stint. And now that he's out in front, it's going to be hard for Downing to reel him back in. We got 2 laps of action remain, and the 74 has his eyes set forward. He's looking straight ahead. He's got 2 to go. Frankie's saying it is a done deal here. Taylor trying to close that gap from himself and Dave Hunt. And it is the ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag. The 74 of Tim Trowbridge gonna take that white flag. He's looking through 3 and 4. He can see them waving that checkered flag. Doesn't look like Downing's gonna make a run. He doesn't. Trowbridge with the win. Chris Downing taking a 2nd place here, and Dave Hunt finishing off in P3. We're gonna move to the Auralex interview loft here, and we'll talk to these guys. Auralex Acoustics. If you want to sound crisp, clean, and in just fantastic fashion, it looks great, sounds great. Auralex Acoustics, guys, check them out. That race room can't sound any better than that right there. They're gonna line up for a nice little photo here, and we will talk to the top 3 here as we find our way over there. We'll talk to Dave Hunt and see what he has to say. Let's move. Where you at? There he is. Dave Hunt, do you got a copy, sir?
Hey, I got you, Tommy boy.
A fantastic race here. As it was pretty spread out for the most part, but you guys, when you were battling, it looked like it got a little loose there, so you really had to hold it. And I feel like that really is the style that really benefits you, Dave, is that nice throttle control, that technical style there. Am I correct?
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, there's a lot of throttle control in this track.
So, I mean, like I said, maybe a little bit more spread out, but you're battling the track so much, you probably, you take that little bit of room, if you will.
Yeah, because I didn't really have anything for Tim or Chris up there. They had a lot better car than me. But if I could keep it around third, I was good there.
So I know this is a newer track here to iRacing. How much, if any, have you been able to run this before tonight?
Well, I've ran it before. I think I won one of these when we did the inaugural one. Pretty sure I did at this track, and I was either this car or the truck, one of the two.
Well, there you go. See, you got a better memory than I do, and I'm 31 years old, Dave. I'm in trouble. So, hey, the 67 getting it done and putting it into the podium spot, that third place here. Who you want to thank for getting it done, man?
Hey, all the fans out there watching, my family and friends, ECRS, the league, and the admins, everybody that puts it on, PAC Contractors, Checkers Wreckers, and you up there in the booth, and then my sponsor, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
Absolutely. Dave, thanks so much for always putting on a fantastic show, and congrats on a fantastic finish here today.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. We're going to move up, and we'll talk to the second place finisher now of the one. Oh, did he run away? I thought you ran away. I didn't see you. I went looking. I thought you ran away.
I didn't go nowhere.
I was going to say, hopefully I don't have to go busting out your nickname on live air here. So the 51 machine, you had it out in front there for what seemed like was about as long as you could hold it. As that 74 just had something special here today.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Tech says about his car.
Yeah,
no,
right.
he had us covered. Yeah, I tried holding them off. I got my tires too hot, and he deserved that one, that's for sure. I was second best day.
What's going through your mind when you do get that restart there, Sire, in front, and you guys start going side by side? It looked like maybe, like you said, you just got a little hot and you floated up the track. At that point, do you think to yourself, maybe I just try to cut it down in front of him? Or at that point, did you know he was right there and you had nothing for him?
Yeah, we were side by side there, and man, I love running door to door with Timmy. I don't think we've ever even made contact all the times we've raced side by side. And I out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw him like twitch loose a little bit, and it kind of, so I moved up because I was, in the back of my head, I'd rather finish second than get wrecked. And I just kind of brushed the wall a little bit, and he cleared me, but man, I was like, 3 laps short.
To hear that you two have never made contact with each other riding side by side is like saying that two pieces. Did you ever play that magnetic football game where you turn on and bang?
Oh yeah,
they all vibrate all over the place. It's like saying those guys never made contact. They're all over the place. No, I'm joking. What a fantastic run that was. You had the speed here today, but what is it about this track? I mean, obviously it's a short track that's going to chew the tires, but does it seems like maybe the banking here at this track just adds a little more to it.
Yeah, the tires didn't really fall off. That real long run we had at the beginning, when we pitted, my right front was still 97%. I mean, they weren't falling off. We were still running within a couple tenths of our fastest lap. I don't know. The track was just hot and it's slick. The track temp was a little higher in practice, but man, it was just hard to get any grip. They had no lateral grip in the center of the corner. You couldn't get back to the throttle at all.
So at the end, it's just more so you just had too much heat in them, more so than anything else.
Yeah, they weren't wearing. They were just getting hot from sliding.
Yep. And you guys both look like if you would slide, he would slide. If he would slide, you would slide. So for a minute there, it was working in nice synchronization there. But at the end of the day, you find yourself in second. It's still a good race for you. Who you want to thank for getting it done there, Captain America?
Oh, I've got to thank everybody at ECRS, all the admins for putting these races together, and thank you, Tommy Boy, for doing the broadcast. They're always a good time to go back and watch afterward. And thank all the fans for watching on on the show, and we'll put on another show next week.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Chris Downing, and congrats again on a second place finish.
Thanks, buddy.
We'll talk now to the winner here. Mr. Trowbridge, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
You got a copy. There you go. So what a run you had today. You were fast. No doubt about that. But after those restarts, after those yellow flags, did you get a little worried when Downing took first place after the pit stop and then on the restart there?
Want to review and talk to my crew about that pit stop. I'm trying to still figure out how I came out P2. I was talking to the admin. I need to check those tires, make sure you got all 5 lugs on them. Just nice to see there, Chris. No, I got a little worried, but I knew we had the speed as we showed the first 50 laps or so. We really put on a clinic, I felt like, and then just got unlucky with the pit stop. And really, I only got a little worried about the second yellow, because every time I'd have a run, we'd have the yellow. So I knew, as I've said many times, the green-white checkers in this league, it's such a benefit to the leader. And as soon as if we would have come with green-white checkered, I don't think I had anything to Chris. So it was last restart that had me a little worried.
Absolutely there. But like you said, I mean, you put on an absolute clinic there at that first long green flag stint. But what was it though? Was it the ability to run your line? Was it clean air here today, or was it just you having a little more practice here that was able to put you out that far?
Definitely think, as the saying always goes, practice makes perfect. I came in real early, started running a bunch of laps, but for some reason, I don't know if I brought a different chassis this time, but the cars just were not handling the same as the last trip we had here. I think everybody was actually complaining about it, trying to figure out what it was. It was not until warm-up I actually found a pretty quick line through 3 and 4, and just decided to run with it. And as you can see, it was beneficial. I think a lot of guys were just really heating up the tires, using a lot of brakes, and I was refraining from that middle pedal. So I think that was helping a lot. But yeah, I definitely say clean air helped, but it was the ability to really run my line and not have to worry about anything around me.
Absolutely. What a run it was for the 74 machine here today. Tim, who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Well, first and foremost, got to give a shout out to those Checkers and Wreckers boys. Check them out every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern. I no longer have to tell all you fans and viewers to go check them out and give them a like, because we finally cracked that 10,000 likes.
I mean, so you can check us out and give us a like if you like, but yes, we did. We reached that 10,000, and thank you guys for that. Thank you so much, Tim.
Give a shout out to all them. It's fantastic. I mean, we'll probably give it about a month, maybe 2 months. But if you guys want to start getting those guys up to 15K likes, you'll be ahead of the game.
He's on it.
And then, as always, give a shout out to the ECRS League. Always love running with these guys. Unfortunate to see a pretty low car count, but I've heard a lot of stuff going on. Also, give a shout out to Tegan. I know you're probably watching. I hope you're watching. We're missing you right now. I need you to come back. It can't just be a Chris and Tim show. I need you to come back.
Ouch, Taylor. Taylor heard that one. Taylor felt that one.
Taylor goes without saying. You know that.
Oh, yeah. I hear you backpedaling now. You might want to thank the girlfriend here real quick, too.
Oh, yeah, got to give a... Well, first off, we saved the best for last. First off, you got to give a shout to those Imperial boys, as always. Makes us better week in and week out. Obviously, nice to be able to get a back-to-back win in the mods. And actually 3 in a row for Imperial now. So we got the Iowa, Talladega, and then tonight. And then as Tommy Boy mentions, got to give a shout-out to the girlfriend for... even though we're in the middle of a move, I still get to spend some time with all of you guys.
What you don't know is he's in the U-Haul right now, and there's a lot of extension cords going to that. No, I'm joking. Wouldn't that be
You're not supposed to tell him.
Wouldn't that be a sight to see? I could see you doing it. Your dedication is second to none. Congrats to Timothy Trowbridge in the 74 for getting it done here tonight, sir.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
You have a fantastic celebration and enjoy yourself. And that's all we
Well, I'm
got
gonna
for
hit
you
up,
tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I came up here for one reason and one reason only, and it's for my buddy Stillwell.